Hello everyone! Welcome to Native Man Math Tutorial wherein you can find free Mathematics Tagalog tutorial. The content of this video lesson is Grade 9 Mathematics under Term 1, Week 6 of the revised K-10 curriculum. For today's video lesson, we are going to discuss conditions that guarantee parallelism and perpendicularity. But before we discuss this lesson, if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe for more video lesson. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin! The learning competency of this lesson is determine conditions that guarantee parallelism and perpendicularity of lines. Again, this is under Term 1, Week 6 of the revised K-10 curriculum. And for the objectives, at the end of the session, you will be able to number 1, define and identify parallel and perpendicular lines. Number 2, determine the conditions that guarantee the parallelism and perpendicularity of lines. Number 3, cite objects or infrastructures that illustrate parallel and perpendicular lines. Number 4, define and identify coplanar lines. And number 5, draw objects or lines that illustrate coplanar lines. Let us start by recalling the definition of parallel lines and perpendicular lines. In our previous discussion, we illustrate already what is a parallel lines and what is a perpendicular lines. To recall, parallel lines are two coplanar lines that do not intersect. And this is the example of parallel lines. Line A is parallel to line B by using this symbol. Okay? How about perpendicular lines? Perpendicular lines are two lines that intersect at right angles or form 90 degrees angle and form four right angles. So in our figure, line A and line B are perpendicular lines by having this symbol. Okay? Yung box at this angle, that is mean right angles or 90-degree angle. And there are four right angles formed if two lines are perpendicular. Okay, let us discuss the conditions of parallelism, or we're going to illustrate the theorems that state two lines are parallel lines. Okay, theorems on conditions under which lines and segments are parallel. At ito po yung theorem. Two lines are parallel if and only if they are coplanar and do not intersect. Meaning to say, para masabi po nating two lines are parallel, then they should have coplanar and do not intersect. Let me illustrate you the word coplanar. For example, we have this quadrilateral, and this quadrilateral is a plane. Okay, inside the plane, if the two lines fall inside the plane, then it is called coplanar. So kung pareho po sila na nasa loob ng plane, then they are said to be coplanar. Okay, kaya ito pong line A and line B are coplanar. And another one, they do not intersect. So coplanar, at the same time, they do not intersect, then we call these two lines as parallel lines. Okay, so here, A and B are coplanar, and A and B are or do not intersect because of this symbol. So this symbol states that the two lines do not intersect or the two lines are parallel lines. So here, line A is parallel to line B. In symbol, A, okay, itong dalawang line po na ito states that parallel or this is the symbol for parallel. So A is parallel to B. Another condition of parallelism is the so-called parallel postulate. And what is this parallel postulate? Given a line and a point not on the given line, there is exactly one line through the given point parallel to the given line. So what does it mean by this parallel postulate? Let me illustrate you. We have line here, okay? This is the given line. And we have a point not on the line. According to parallel postulate, there is only one line passing this one point parallel to the given line. Okay, so we have here, this line is parallel to the given line and it is passing through this point. At according to postulate, there is only one line. At ito lang po yung line na yon. Okay? So here, the two lines X and Y are parallel to each other. Okay? So here, line X is parallel to line Y in symbol. X is parallel to Y. Okay? So the slope of a parallel lines are equal. Mean to say, slope of X is the same as the slope of Y. Again, sa parallel lines, magkapareho po ang kanilang slope. Another condition of parallelism is this three parallel lines theorem. So what is mean by three parallel lines theorem? In a plane, if two lines are both parallel to the third line, then they are parallel. Okay, so we have these two lines that are parallel to each other. Line M is parallel to line N given this symbol. Now, according to the three parallel lines theorem, if the two lines are parallel to one line, this one, then the two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, so here, since line M and line N are both parallel to line P, then M and N are parallel to each other. Or the three lines are parallel. Okay, here, lines M, N, and P are parallel to each other. Okay? How about the conditions of perpendicularity? When do we say that the two lines are perpendicular lines? At ito po yung theorem. If two lines are perpendicular to each other, then they form right angles. Okay, here, let me illustrate you. In our figure, line A is perpendicular to line B by having this symbol. This means that the angle formed is a right angles. Okay? Kahit po hindi sinabing right angle ito or it form 90 degrees, basta't we have this symbol in a box form, then this is called right angles or 90 degrees. And the two lines form four right angles. So angle 1 is right angle, angle 2 is right angle, angle 3 is right angle, and angle 4 is a right angle also. Okay, here. Okay, this one. Now, here, line A is perpendicular to line B in symbol. Ito po yung symbol of perpendicularity. So here, A is perpendicular to B. So ito po yung symbol ng perpendicularity. So we have here, the slopes are negative reciprocal or the slope of the perpendicular lines are negative reciprocal. So ano po ang ibig sabihin ng negative reciprocal? For example, if the slope of line A is M, then the slope of line B is negative 1 over M. Okay, ito po. If A is M, then the slope of B is negative 1 over M. Ang ibig sabihin po nito, negative reciprocal. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng reciprocal? Okay, you are going to interchange the numerator and denominator. This is M over 1. Okay, para kunin po yung reciprocal, magiging 1 over M. At hindi lang po interchange yung numerator at denominator, then also interchange the sign. So, from positive to negative. Kaya po, negative reciprocal. Okay? Line segments and rays can also be perpendicular. So, hindi lang po lines ang pwedeng maging perpendicular. Also, line segments and rays. For example, we have this one. We have line segment X and line segment Y are perpendicular to each others. Okay, so we can say that here, perpendicular line segments or X and Y are perpendicular line segments. How about rays? Yes, rays can also be perpendicular. So we have here ray M and ray N are perpendicular to each other. Kaya nga po, hindi lang po lines ang perpendicular. Can be line segment and rays. Okay, so we call this one as perpendicular rays. Another term of perpendicularity is a so-called perpendicular bisector of a line. So what is this perpendicular bisector of a line segments or line? It is a line or ray or another line segment that is perpendicular to the line segment and intersect it as its midpoint. Okay. What does it mean with this perpendicular bisector? Let me illustrate you. For example, we have this line segment Y. And with this line segment Y, we are going to draw a point at the middle. Okay? Pinakang gitna, okay, or exact midpoint of the line segment Y. Okay, here, if that is the middle, and if you're going to draw a line segment or a line passing through this midpoint, let us say we call this one as line segment X, then the two lines are said to be perpendicular lines, and line X or line segment X is the so-called perpendicular bisector. Okay? Bakit po perpendicular bisector? Perpendicular because it form right angle. At the same time, this point or this line is passing through the midpoint of this line segment. Then we call this one as perpendicular bisector. Okay? Here, line X is the perpendicular bisector of line Y. Okay, let us sum up the description of parallel lines and perpendicular lines, and we are going to compare. Okay, first here is that parallel lines fall in the same plane. Okay, and also perpendicular lines fall in the same plane. Another one, for parallel lines never intersect or they do not intersect. But for perpendicular lines, always intersect at 90-degree angle or intersect and form right angle. Okay? Another, for parallel lines, they have the same slope or equal slope. For perpendicular lines, the slopes are negative reciprocal. That means, for example, if the slope of the first line is negative 3, then the slope of the second line is equal to 1/3. So ano pong ibig sabihin? Again, for negative reciprocal, yung 3 is that in the reciprocal or the reciprocal of 3 is 1/3. Or interchange the numerator and denominator. And we're going to change the sign from negative to positive. Okay? If the given is positive, change to negative. If the given is negative, change to positive. So yan po ang ibig sabihin ng negative reciprocal. And last one, for parallel lines, the symbol is this one. And for perpendicular lines, the symbol is this one. Okay? Now, we're going to illustrate parallel lines and perpendicular lines in real life. So these are some of the real life scenario that illustrates parallel lines. Okay, number one, the paths of cars traveling in two lanes. Another, the parallel sides of a rectangular blackboard. Another, railroad tracks. Another, the steps of a ladder. And last is the lines on pad paper. How about perpendicular lines? What are some of the real-life scenario that illustrate perpendicular lines? One is the edge of math book. Another, the length and width of rectangular blackboard. Another, the strips on the flag of Norway. Then, another, the walls and floors of a room. And last, the intersecting sides of squares or rectangles. Okay, to check your understanding about parallelism and perpendicularity, we're going to do this activity number 1. Name lines that are parallel and perpendicular. So for example, this is our figure. Which one are parallel lines and which one are perpendicular lines? Okay, so if you're going to name the lines, okay, first, name parallel lines. So the parallel lines are A and B. So here in our figure, so A or line A is parallel to line B because of this symbol. Another, we have line D is parallel to line E. Okay, this one, line D is parallel to line E by having this symbol. Okay, so there are only two parallel lines there. How about perpendicular? So we have A or line A is perpendicular to D. So we have this one. Where is A? Line A and line D are perpendicular by using this symbol. Another one. Line B is perpendicular to D. Where is B? Okay, this one. B is perpendicular to D, again, by having this symbol. Another one, meron pa ba? Yes, we have. Line A is perpendicular to line E. So we have A and E. By having this symbol, they are perpendicular to each other. Another, do we have more? Yes. Line B is perpendicular to line E. Okay, this one. B is perpendicular to line E by having this symbol. Okay, do we have more? Okay, no more. Okay, so yun po yung parallel lines and perpendicular lines in this given figure. Okay, another activity. Activity number 2. Identify if the figures below are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. And these are the different figures. We have number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, let's answer number 1. Is it parallel, perpendicular, or neither? For me, for number 1, the answer is parallel lines. Why? Because of this symbol. So this symbol illustrates that the two lines are parallel to each other. How about number 2? Is it parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Okay, for me, the answer is perpendicular lines. So why? The two lines intersect at each other at this point and having this symbol. So this symbol illustrates that this angle is a right angle or 90 degrees. Okay? That's why perpendicular lines. How about this number 3? Is it parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Okay, for number 3, my answer is neither. This is not parallel and also this is not perpendicular lines. Okay? So kahit na sa tingin nyo ay parallel but we have no or there is no symbol just like this one, then the two lines are not parallel lines. Okay? How about number 4? Okay, is it perpendicular, parallel, or neither? So for me, the answer is neither. So why? Kahit na intersecting lines and notice, just like this one, still, ito po ay not perpendicular lines. Why? Because there is no symbol illustrating that the two lines are perpendicular to each other. Okay. Baka po kasi pwede ang measurement po nito ay 90.1 degree or 89.9 degree. Still, this is not perpendicular. Okay? How about this activity number 3? Identify if the figures below are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So another, this is real life situation. Okay, so using this figure, have you seen a parallel, perpendicular, or neither? Okay, so here we have parallel lines. So ito pong stripes are parallel lines. How about number 2 figure? How about this one? Okay, for me, we have parallel lines on the given. Okay, so ito po yung parallel lines and then the steps are parallel lines. How about this number 3? A kite. Okay, so ano po ang mayroon sa kite? Do we have parallel, perpendicular, or neither? So for me, we have perpendicular lines. So the line here, okay, intersecting lines here by using the symbol, then that is perpendicular lines. And for number 4, so ano po ang meron? Is it parallel, perpendicular, or neither? So for me, we have parallel at the same time perpendicular. So why? These two sides are parallel to each other and also this one parallel. How about perpendicular? Okay, the intersection of this height and then the base of the house illustrate perpendicular. Okay? Okay, so next discussion is all about coplanar lines and non-coplanar lines. Okay, so what is the difference of the two kinds of lines here? So for coplanar lines, we have this definition. When two or more lines lie on the same plane, then those lines are coplanar to each other. Okay, let me illustrate you for being coplanar lines. So again, this is our plane in a rectangular form. And the two lines fall in one plane, then these two lines are said to be coplanar lines. Okay, so here, line M and line N fall here on one plane, then the two lines M and N are coplanar lines. Okay, how about non-coplanar lines? When the lines do not lie on the same plane, then they are non-coplanar. For example, this is a plane, okay? And we have one line inside the plane, line X. And we have another line outside the plane, we have this line Y. Then, we said that this line X and Y are said to be non-coplanar lines. Kasi, again, they are not fall in one plane only. Okay? Okay, remember this about coplanar lines. 1. Parallel lines are always coplanar. Second, perpendicular lines are always coplanar. And third, two lines whose one endpoint meets are also coplanar. Okay, so don't forget about this statement. How about real-life example of coplanar lines? Any lines drawn on a sheet of paper will be coplanar because they are on the same plane or flat surface or surface rather. Okay, ito po yung sheet of paper. Okay, in a sheet of paper, we have lines and the lines are said to be coplanar lines because they are fall on one sheet of paper only. Okay? How about for non-coplanar lines? Remember this. Lines on different sheet of paper are non-coplanar lines. And also, the line drawn by McCoy in his notebook and the line drawn by Manny in his notebook are coplanar lines. Okay? So in real life example, we have this one. Lines on the floor and walls of a room are non-coplanar lines. Let me illustrate. For example, this is our room or this is your room. And this is the floor and this is the wall. If you're going to draw two lines, one on the floor and one on the wall, then the two lines are said to be non-coplanar lines. Okay? Okay, let us have this example or illustration of coplanar lines. In the given cube, this one, some examples of coplanar lines and non-coplanar lines are given. So we are going to determine which lines or sides or edges are coplanar lines and non-coplanar lines. So for coplanar lines, we have line segment AE and AD. Or is AE? Okay, this one. AE and AD are coplanar lines. So sila po ba ay coplanar yung AE and AD? Yes, because they are fall on one side of this cube. Okay, this side. How about EF and FG? Okay, so EF, this one, and FG. Okay, this one. So EF and FG are fall both on the front face of this cube. Okay, dito po sa face na ito. Another one, line segment AB and EF. So we have AB and EF. Okay, so they are coplanar lines because they are both on the top of this cube. Okay, how about non-coplanar lines? Ito po yung mga different non-coplanar lines. We have AB and HG. We have AB, this one, and HG. Okay, this one, HG. So they are non-coplanar kasi they are not fall on one side of the cube. So AB is on the top of the cube and HG is at the bottom of the cube. Okay, so that's why they are non-coplanar lines. How about FG and AD? Where is FG? Okay, this one. FG and AD. Okay, this one. So yung FG ay fall on the front page and AD fall on the here side of the cube. How about CD and EF? We have CD here and EF. Ito pong EF. So yung CD is at the bottom and EF at the top of the cube. So that's why they are non-coplanar lines. Okay, let us have this activity number 3. to check our understanding about coplanar lines. Look at the given or look at the following shapes. Name the coplanar lines with each shape. Okay, so ang in-name lang po natin ay coplanar lines. So, this is a rectangle ABCD. So, which one are coplanar lines? So, here, another one, we have this pyramid. Okay, we have how many faces of pyramid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, there are 5 faces for pyramid. Now, here, meron po tayong coplanar lines. Okay, let's start with this rectangle. What are the coplanar lines? So, we have AB, BC, CD, and AD are coplanar lines. Why? Because they are all fall on the rectangle or one plane. How about this pyramid? What are the coplanar lines? So we have here AB and BC, where we have AB and BC papunta po sa likod. They are coplanar because andito po sila sa face na ito. Another one, coplanar, BD and BC. So we have BD and BC, okay, at the nasa likod na side. Okay, they are fall on one face of this pyramid. How about BD and BE? BD and BE, okay, this face of the pyramid, they are fall on one face. How about AB and BE? AB, okay, this one AB and BE, okay, nasa front face of the pyramid. And CD and AE. CD and AE, okay, pareho po silang at the bottom face of the pyramid. So lahat po yung mga partner na lines na ito or sides are coplanar lines. Okay? Okay, for formative test, multiple choice, choose the letter of the correct answer. For number 1, which property best describes parallel lines? We have A, they intersect at a right angle. B, they are coplanar lines that never meet. C, they are lines that are equidistant at all points. And D, they form complementary angles. So, alin daw po dito ang nagdi-describes ng parallel lines? So, for me, the answer is letter B. They are coplanar lines that never meet or intersect. How about number 2? Perpendicular lines are characterized by A, being equidistant at all points, B, having the same slope, C, forming right angles when they intersect, and D, extending infinitely in both directions. Okay, so what's your answer? My answer is letter C, forming right angles when they intersect. How about this number 3? When two lines are coplanar, it means they A, lie in the same plane, B, are parallel to each other, C, are perpendicular to each other, and D, are skew lines. So what does it mean with coplanar? A, B, C, or D? My answer is letter A, lie in the same plane. Okay? Number 4 question. Which of the following describes parallel lines? A, equal slopes. B, lie on the same plane. C, never intersect. And D, all of the choices. Okay? So according to the question, describes parallel lines. So A, B, C, D. What's your answer? My answer is letter D, all the choices. Meaning to say, ang parallel lines are equal slopes, lie on the same plane, and never intersect. So lahat po ito ay dinidescribe niya ang parallel lines. That's why the answer is all of the choices. How about this number 5 question? Which of the following describes perpendicular lines? A, form 180-degree angle. B, lie on different plane. C, form 4 right angles. And D, all of the choices. Okay, so what's your answer? For me, my answer is letter C, form 4 right angles. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you learned from my simple video lesson. See you on my next discussion about classification of quadrilaterals.